Hey, come on in. It's Porch Settin Sunday. It's another day and another chance to sparkle. So keep a sparkle in your eye and a sparkle in your heart because it makes you beautiful. So I just wanted to come in today and show you the mountains. Let me turn you around. Show you them beautiful mountains. They have greened up so pretty. I just wish it would get warm, y'all. But look how beautiful. Oh, summer is coming. But we got a storm coming. Can y'all see the storm coming? See how gray the sky is? If you can see it. Yeah. So how's everybody been? How has everybody been? I hope y'all been well. I hope everybody's had a good week. I hope you've had a great week. It's cold out here today. Let me bring you down a little bit. You got your coffee, you got your tea, or whatever you drink. Get your water, get you a little snack, and let's talk. Let's tell a story about going to my aunt's house and how we used to get up in the middle of the night. My aunt lived in Kentucky. She lived in Rock House, Kentucky, way back on a mountain. Dad and Mom would leave in the middle of the night to go to their house because they knew that us kids would sleep good on the way there. We'd sleep all night. One time we was on our way there, and let me tell you, let me get a drink. That's such good coffee. Anyway, we was on our way there, and my sister always got motion sickness. I always laid my head over on her shoulder like this. And I'm going to tell you several stories today, this Sunday. I said tonight. It is tonight. It's about 7, I think. Let me see. It's 6:45 in the evening. And anyway, we was on our way to Kentucky, and Dad was going around them curves and da-da-da-da-da. And my sister threw up on me, right on my head. When she threw up, I was asleep. When I woke up, here I had vomit all over the top of my head. And I know this grosses some of you out, so I'm sorry. Trigger alert. But anyway, I got out. I was so mad at her, and I'm getting rained on, y'all. Oh, look at the rainbow. Look at the rainbow. I'll get rained on. Oh, it's the devil. It's the devil. Can you see it? Oh, praise Jesus. Can you see it? Oh, can you see it? There is a rainbow, 2 of them. Oh, God's promise. God's promise. Look at that rainbow. It's gorgeous. Can you all see it? Oh, I can't tell if you can see it or not. There's 2 of them. There's one right here, and then there's one above it, just barely showing right through here. Oh, they're gorgeous. I love seeing a rainbow. It makes me so thankful. So thankful. It reminds us to be thankful for God's promise. Let me get you down here where I can see you. Here I jerked the thing up, and now I'm all messed up. You can't hardly see me either, can you? Okay, let's sit back down here and go to talking about. Let me get this down here. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me bring this down here to my level. Okay, now let me bring this up. Hang on. I'll bring you to me here. I'm sorry. But I wanted you... Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Let me see if I can set you here and show it to you. Maybe you can see it better. Oh, my goodness. Can y'all see that? Oh, I hope you can. Oh, I hope you can see it. I can't see that through the viewfinder. I'm not seeing it. But look behind this tree right here. You can see part of it. Then you can see the one really good right here. Right there. Oh, I hope you all can see it. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. I love to see a beautiful rainbow. Anyway, my sister had thrown up on me, and I was so mad at her I wouldn't even talk to her. But we still didn't quarrel over it. Me and my sister Debbie never quarreled about anything, and I think we're getting a bad storm coming. We never quarreled about anything, but I was upset with her. But I knew that she couldn't help it because she always got morning sickness, motion sickness. And back then they didn't have Dramamine. That was back in the 60s. They didn't have Dramamine and all those things that they have now to stop kids from being sick, you know. They developed those things later on. And so we get there, and in the middle of the night, so you get there and you're 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning getting there, and then it's dark. And you got to walk up this mountain. Well, you walk up the side of the mountain, and you're scared to death you're going to get ate by a snake, because that's all they say is, watch out for the snakes, watch out for the snakes. So you're scared to death you're going to get eat with a snake. And anyway, then, so you get up there, and you want to go to bed, and you go to bed, you start to get to sleeping real good, and then all of a sudden, your aunt comes in and says, you first get up, there's breakfast on the table, so then you got to get up and eat, because she won't let you lay there. So then by the time bedtime comes at night, you're ready for bed. So that was one of the many things that we did that happened to us during our childhood, my brothers and sisters. Most of the time my brother didn't go with us, just us girls went. But he always stayed with Granny, because he never did want to go to Kentucky. Have I got lipstick all over my face? I believe I do. Anyway, I've been eating. I should have checked my face before I come out on the porch, but oh well. This is life, y'all. We're living it. So then another time, we went to my other aunt's house, and there you had to watch the table. She lived back on the mountain too. And there you had to watch the table for the cockroaches, so the cockroaches didn't crawl through your plate. So what she would do, and they had sprayed, but you know the houses was so close that they couldn't, it didn't do any good to spray unless the neighbors sprayed too at the same time. I mean, they were close. You could throw a rock or spit and hit someone's porch. They were so close. All of them dotted on the back of a mountain, you know, over in Kentucky, in Paintsville. And so when it come time to set the table, she'd have one of us kids or two of us kids set the table, and then the rest of the kids would sit around the table to keep the cockroaches off of the plates until the adults come in to eat. Us kids would make us a plate and head to the living room and sit on the floor and eat. Well, that was one thing that we did as kids. Another thing that we did as kids, let me tell you, did not know it till we were way older. We'd always go down in the creek at my other aunt's, the one that lived at Rock House. We'd go down in the creek and we'd sit in the creek. Now y'all gonna get a laugh out of this, and it's funny. And I should be embarrassed to tell it, but it's life. It's something that happened. I'm not going to tell you which sister, but it's something that happened. Anyway, we went to the creek bank, you know, to the creek to play in it. It wasn't very deep. We went down through there to play in the creek, and we was just playing and laughing and carrying on and walking around and walking on down through the creek and looking and digging up rocks and digging this and digging that and doing this and doing that. And all of a sudden my sister, and I'm not going to tell you which one, I'm just going to say my sister, she finds a balloon. And she runs up the holler trying to blow that balloon. We didn't know what it was. She was trying to blow up a used rubber. Oh my goodness, Mom grabbed that from her and said, oh my God, you get in there and wash your mouth out. You go in there and wash your face. You go in there and do this. And, I mean, she had her washing her face, brushing her teeth, combing her hair almost. I mean, she was really giving it to her. My sister was saying, well, what, Mommy? What's wrong, Mommy? What's wrong, Mommy? It's just a balloon. And oh my, the things we do as kids. That's my stories today, and I'm sticking to every one of them. Those is real stories from my childhood, real stories that happened as I was growing up. So I just wanted to come in, tell y'all I love you, welcome my new subscribers, and welcome my old subscribers back, and tell you I love you. I'm glad you're here. I don't know what I'd do without you. Please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Throw your thumbs up in the air, at least one of them, and share me around because I want to travel, and you're the only way I'm going to get to. Also, leave me a comment. I'm late getting to comments, but I promise I'll get to them. I've been working a lot on my bedroom, trying to get it cleaned up where I've hoarded it up. I didn't hoard it up real bad, but I have hoarded it up more than I ever would have. Before my son passed away, I never would allowed my bedroom or any room in my house to get like that. But that was my safe haven, I think, and I believe I was trying to build a cocoon around me and just away from the world. And I'm sorry that I did it, but it happened. I did it, and that was my way of coping. And now I'm trying to dig my way out of the cocoon. So y'all, leave me a comment. I'll get back with you, I promise. I know that I'm late on some, but just on time on others. So I love you guys. I'm watching a great big bird fly around and around. I think it's a chicken hawk. Better not be trying to get our chicken hawks. My husband will kill it. But anyway, I love you guys. Leave me a comment, share me around, throw me a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed. I want to get to at least 2,000 before the end of the year. I said 100,000, which I'm still saying I'll get to 100,000. If we believe, we can achieve. I've heard that so many times, and you know, it's true. If we believe, we can achieve. And so I believe I'll get to 100,000 before the end of the year. And if I don't, it's not God's will. So y'all help me out and subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And come back. I love you guys. I love you. You're the best part of my Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.